Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle and today we have another Shop My Stash. I am supposed to do this on the 5th and 18th. I only did on the 5th in January because of COVID. So yeah. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently today. I have already picked out items I'm gonna put back in, and I have picked out new items to add in for the next 2 weeks. So I will just show you this way this time. I just am in no mood to go through my collection with you guys, and I'm so sorry. I know you guys really love it when I go through my collection and pick out items with you. So I'm really sorry about that. Yeah. I just need to do it this way this time. So, items that are rolling out. I have a foundation I'm gonna put back in, and that is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum in the shade Very Light. This is the foundation I'm currently loving, wearing today as well. I love this one. This is a beautiful, lightweight, light to medium coverage. It doesn't cover you can see my pimples, but you don't see the color of the pimples, if you know what I mean. So it covers them, but they're still visible, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. So this one is going out. I'm gonna replace it with the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Foundation. This is the time of year to use this for me, and I want to keep this one in until I finish it because it's very, very light. It's a little bit too light for me, actually. But I need to use this one with the beauty serum from Lumana. I'm just not gonna have that in my makeup basket. It's just gonna stay in my desk because sometimes I use it with this one, sometimes I don't. So yeah, I really just want to finish this one off before we head into spring here in Norway. So yeah, because when we are in spring, this is not gonna get any use except if I mix it with other foundations. So yeah, this is the new foundation going in. Oh, and I have the shade F0.5, so it's the lightest shade, and I should have gone a shade or 2 or 3 up, but if you can hear that, that is Sushi, my cat. Let's see if we can get her into... Look! This is Sushi. She's turning 6 on May 1st, and ooh, she's a cuddly cat and loves to talk. So, and now she's eating. So if you hear any weird noises, that's just her. Yeah. Next up, we have Cream Liquid Blush. I'm gonna be rolling out my Maybelline Cheek Heat. I'm currently using the Revolution Super Dewy Blush, Liquid Blush, underneath my powder blushes because I don't have too many uses left before I can roll that one out of a project, so I just wanna roll that one out in February and come back to this one a little bit later. And I'm gonna be rolling in the Made by Mitchell blush in Peach Sugar because I want something else than a bright pink or a cool tone pink. I want something more neutral. especially if I start working in the next 2 weeks. I am also currently wearing or using some of my liquid lipsticks as liquid blushes, so I have options but nothing neutral. So this one is, yeah, it's a really pretty, just an everyday kind of color. So yeah, these ones are really beautiful. If you haven't tried them, you should. They are stunning. Then I have 3 blushes and a highlighter rolling out, and I'm gonna roll in 4 blushes. Yeah, I'm going crazy. But first up, we have the Bare Minerals Gen Nude That Peach Though. This is my all-time favorite blush and blush formula. You can tell I have used it crazy. Yeah, these ones are so beautiful and they blend out so easily, and they're just the right amount of pigmentation in these. So yeah, and I'm actually gonna roll in a Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush in place of this one, but in the shade Strike a Rose, because it's more of a rosy toned blush. This one is the newest in my collection from Bare Minerals, and I love it. It's beautiful and it's the perfect timing to wear this kind of shade. Then I'm rolling out the Tarte Exposed blush. This one is so stunning. I have worn away right here. It used to say Tarte, but I have used it and worn that away. Really, really love this blush. It's an easy everyday blush you can't go wrong with. So yeah, absolutely love it. For that one, I'm gonna be rolling in my Clinique Melon Pop blush. I do have the Pansy Pop in my basket already, and this is its sister. I figured I have a lot of pinky purple mauve blushes in, so I need something completely different. So I went with a really light orange blush. It might not be the time of year for this one, but when I do the neutral looks, I prefer something like this instead of something like this. So yeah, that is that one. Then I'm gonna be rolling out my KVD Crush on Blush Duo. This is the highlighter Gamma Ray and the blush Nova. These are so stunning, especially the blush. And both of these are really pigmented. But yeah, I didn't use the highlighter at all, but I did use the blush. But for these two, I'm gonna be rolling in another mauve toned blush, and that is the Pat McGrath Blush Without Caution. No, the Skin Fetish Divine Blush in Divine Rose. There we go. Oh my god. I hate the packaging of these. But this one is a little bit lighter mauve toned blush. And again, it's just a really stunning everyday neutral blush that I absolutely love. And then I will also be rolling in my one and only NARS item in my collection, which is the Torrid blush. And again, this one is something different than the pinky blushes that I currently am using. So yeah, that's the 4 blushes rolling in. Then for lippies, I'm only gonna be rolling out 2 lip products. I'm gonna be rolling out the Buxom Full Force White Russian. I did not use this. I mostly am using my Huda Beauty Girl Strip. That's what's on my lips today. But it's a nice pink. I'm not the biggest fan of the formula, but the color is really pretty. And then I'm also going to be rolling out the NYX Suede matte lipstick in Sweet Tooth, which is the bright magenta. And again, I did not use this one even once, but for this next round, I'm gonna be pulling in the AVH Soft Pink Matte Lipstick. So I'm rolling out 2 pinks and rolling back 1 pink. This is just a mini, and I would love to finish this one up this year. So it's nice to have a good head start on that one. And then I'm also going to be rolling in my all-time favorite lipstick, and that's the L'Oreal Colorish Shine in 642. And it's just a really nice everyday nude. And again, I do think I can finish this one off this year, especially when I do start working. This might be the lipstick I bring to work every single day. I'm also gonna be rolling in a concealer because I'm currently struggling to get some concealer out of the one I'm currently using. So I'm gonna be rolling in the Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C3. I'm currently working on C2, so yeah, it's gonna be nice to mix and match and hopefully to finish up the shade C2 really soon, so that I can start work on C3 permanently until that one is done. For eyeshadow palettes, I'm gonna be rolling out 2. I'm gonna be rolling out my friend's Revolution palette. I do have one more shadow in here that is in a project pan, but I'm gonna give this one a break for now. And then I'm also gonna be putting back the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. I do have the shade Mint right here in a project pan, and I do have a dip starting to form in there. But as you can see, I'm more into the pinks. I'm currently on day 3 of the 10 Days of Pink challenge that Laura from Don't Waste Your Makeup over on Instagram created. So I'm gonna be pulling in a lot of pinks, and most of these are in projects as well. So let's go through the eyeshadow palettes I'm gonna be using. So first up is of course my 9-pan palette with most of my, these are these 7 Lethal Cosmetics shadows right here are in my Beauty A to C. I'm missing one right here because it's in my Build Your Own palette currently. Today I'm actually wearing this one right here in my crease, together with the one in my Build Your Own palette I will show you later. And this is a shadow I want to finish this month, so that's why this one is in here, and it's mostly pinks and neutrals, which are perfect for my new job when I start there. Then we have a little bit of everything. We have my 3 Panos shadows. This one is in my friend's project pan. This one and that one is from my Pan That palette, and this one is from a quad I'm trying to finish up. And these 4 right here should go back to their homes in other palettes, but I haven't moved them out yet, so that's the story there. Then we have, this one is in my Beauty A to C. Where is this one in? No, this one is in my Beauty A to C. This one is in my This is Fantasy. This one is in Fantasy as well. This one I don't remember currently. These 5 right here are from my Pan palette. I'm really close to hitting pan on this one, and yeah, that's about it. And this one has a usage goal, so that's that one. The last of my magnetic palettes is my Build Around palette. I need to redo this one. This I also have in my crease. I also have this one in my crease. And then I have some other shadows on, as you can tell. I do have panning these 2 right here, and then close to hitting panning these 3 right there. So I need to get going, and I need to redo this. So yeah, that's the beginning of my eyeshadows for the 2 weeks. I'm trying to pan in a few shadows in here, but I'm mostly gonna be working on the shade Base. I might use the shade Soul every now and then, but yeah, Base is the one I want to hit pan on currently. Then from the Amorisi palette, I'm currently working on hitting pan on Barb. That's my inner corner and brow bone highlight. Then I am gonna be pulling in the Beauty Bay Age of Opulence palette. I have the shade Crush in a project in the, I think this is Fantasy as well, and that's the shimmer on my lids, and my goal is to pan on that during the month of February, so that's that one. And lastly, we do have, of course, my last 2 Panlet palettes from the Size Matters Panlet palette. We have the Ice Cream Dream, which I've used these 3 pinks right here, and I've used this pink right there, and I've used the white shimmer shade a few times. I've also been using the periwinkle purple shade right there a few times, and that's about it this far. I need to get going on these, but yeah, I will be getting into the neutrals more now that work starts sometime soon. And then of course the Michaela palette, and I have used this pink right here, and I do think this purple, but that's about it from this palette. If you can tell, this seam right here has opened up for me, and that's why I don't have any shimmers left, because of the glitters got into the glue, and yeah, it's probably gonna fall out at some point, so, which is no good. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this palette. I might buy a magnetic palette or 2 and pot this one, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the packaging of this one at all because of the glitters. It's just not the safest. They haven't done it correctly, in my opinion. So I need to do something about this. But yeah, that's about everything that's gonna be rolling in and rolled out. If you want to see what else I have in, then go back to my first Shop My Stash of the year. There you will see everything. Next time I will probably be showing everything again and do it the normal way that I do it, by picking out with you guys. It's just a little bit easier for me today to do it this way, and that's the reason for it, really. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you again in my next video. Bye!